Good morning, everybody. It is October 19th, another Saturday. We are going to go work on the Nova again. It's kind of dark out. That time of year where it gets a little dark at this time of day. I like this time of year because it ain't horribly hot, but I hate this time of year because it stays dark too long. Dark too early. But anyway, that doesn't matter. We're going to try and get that quarter panel stitched on the rest of the way. See if we get anywhere on the radiator support. Depends on what's going on. Not quite awake yet. Stayed up a little later than I needed. Excuse me, than I needed to, but I had to get a video uploaded. Started falling behind again. So, yeah, need to wake up a little bit. I'm here at my brother's. We're going to go ahead and do like normal. Get set up. Then start videoing again. That way you guys can watch what we do. See you in a bit.
You know them things I have problems with?
Yeah, I do too.
Fucking no, I'm fucking doing that shit.
Might need to bug the fuck out of me too.
Oh, looks like it's grained, dude.
Yeah.
Looks like we don't worry about that.
Yeah. Right there, but I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's all covered. You just got to remember, on the flip side when you're grinding, not to grind that too thin.
Yeah.
And I can hammer dolly some of that out. I probably will, but you're gonna have some of that on that quarter too, because you can't get them both.
Yeah, well, that's on something like the quarter. I'm sure that's where mud comes in a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. But I'll probably take my nail gun and bring some of it up too. This trash can's full again, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna keep we didn't do too bad.
Kind of like, what's his name from Victory Concrete?
How do we make so much trash?
Yeah. Most of it's because we like to drink.
All of this. I was at the doctor Tuesday. When I was at the doctor on Thursday. You still say you drink roughly 6 drinks a day or a week? Yeah, that'll work. I got back to work. I'm like, does anybody tell their doctor, no, I'm a raging alcoholic. I drink fucking 20 of them in a week. I might do that in a day. I don't think so. depends on how the day goes.
Yeah, exactly.
I trip and fall and drink 6 of them. Like, what happened?
Hell yeah.
You'll have to grind that lip back to the quarter.
Yeah, on the inner fender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your rocker was ground a little bit too thin where you seamed it.
I was wondering
There was a
about
little
that.
fucking hole in it, so I had to weld that shit.
I was wondering about that.
Ah, we'll work past it.
Well, it don't help that that area was cut apart, welded back.
No, it don't
cut
help that it was
apart,
done
welded
twice.
back.
No.
That last time, just like this, the dog leg in there. I kept fucking grinding through it, and I was trying not to.
That's what we don't want to do. I would rather stop shy than grind too far. Like, I would rather see it like this, because then it takes somebody like me 10 minutes
To touch it
than
up.
too far. Big quarter panel. It'll have some distortion in it just because it's a big ass flat panel. But right here is sucked down. Shed a little more light on things. We're almost to where we can
I
see.
do have them lights, those little magnetic lights up there in the back dash.
Yeah. No,
Not
that's all right.
somewhere else.
I need my eyeballs to work right. I think that requires you to go to the eye doctor.
Yeah, I know.
And well, my brain says I ain't been there in 4 or 5 years, so it's probably been 8. Tired of spending money on shit. That ain't car parts. Guy just wants to buy car parts, get drunk, and maybe get laid once in a while. That's all he wants in life. You know, we're not into sports and shit.
No.
Not that I mind. I don't mind sports, but it's just not our cup of tea.
Hell, I've watched more freaking pro football in the past few months than I ever have.
Oh, I won't. You need to do a shortier tags here.
Yeah.
Same month you were born. Yeah. Look at excessive material.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably got to look good for your video edit. All the pro welders out there that are piecing together some shit that they ain't fucking made.
Yeah, I know. I had one guy comment, why are you going through all that work on that radiator support? Just have somebody make a tubular one or whatever. And I was like, I could. But I said, the whole point of this build is to keep it as street car as possible and go.
Well, at the end of the day, this costs a little bit of money.
Yeah.
We got the metal. You know, some welding wire and some gas and some grinding discs. But yeah, your time's worth something, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah, you probably could have bought a used one for a couple $100, but oh well.
No, and then I don't think there's even a used one out there that you would have to do some of this to.
Yeah.
Unless it came from like Arizona or
Well, that's the
something
problem.
like
You
that,
find a
you
used
know?
one, but then you gotta ship it. Always somebody out there.
Oh, yeah.
They do better, they're smarter. Blah, blah, blah. I think, I remember it, that comes like right along here.
Yeah. I'll get that top.
Yeah, that'll be
better.
pretty decent.
That's more on a flat spot too, rather than
Yeah.
on the curved area. can you be Mr. Perfect from beginning to end?
Exactly. There ain't nobody can. That's why you have people that specialize in shit. At the end of the day, we're not building a fucking $150,000 car.
No.
We're building something hopefully will have maybe 15 or 20 grand in it and we're done.
And it'll look better than some of them freaking $100,000 cars. Because most of them $100,000 cars and stuff are under a fucking deadline. Oh, I gotta have this done for this show because I'm going for this
Oh, not
award.
that. Push it in and out of a trailer.
Yeah.
Which, if it's a rare car, I get it.
Yeah, no problem. I have no problem with a rare car. I really wish we could listen to anything for music on YouTube. That could work a lot better. I could hear a lot better too without having to have earphones in. Earbuds. Hell yeah.
You'll have to grind that lip back to the quarter.
Yeah, on the inner fender, outer
Yeah.
wheels. Yeah.
The rocker was ground a little bit too thin where you seen it.
I was wondering about that. I was wondering about that. Well, it don't help that that area was cut apart and welded back.
Oh, no,
cut
no,
apart,
no,
welded back. That last time I, just like this, the dog leg in there. I kept fucking grinding through it and I was trying not to.
That's what we're doing. I would rather distortion it just because it's a big ass flat panel. But right here is sucked down. But I can't get behind it, so I'll have to use a nail gun to bring it up. And I might do that here in just a little bit. The rest of this really isn't too bad. But it's gonna have a little dribble to it. But like, you're close, but this one's just right. You ain't good with that perfect. But I run the cutoff wheel straight down that. And look how you got tight spots and wide spots. That's just the
way it works.
well, the panel moving, the weld pulling. So when you really weld, you want to watch. Like if you're up here too much or down here too much, it's gonna pull your metal. But when you're doing tacks like this, at least me, it's hard enough to see. You know what I mean though?
Yeah.
It don't help that this is getting shitty. Probably need to.
That's why I like mine. I put that magnifying lens in it.
Yeah.
Oh God, that helps out so much better.
I think that's probably a little too much. My eyes are just good enough. To be honest with you, it's just the light.
Well, that too.
If I could get a little more light, which I thought about buying a light that was on top. If I get a little bit more light, I can see. Might have a connection going there. We can tear it apart and look at it. It ain't gonna hurt to put bolts in it. We probably need it just so we know it's good for mom. Take it apart.
I thought you just, I didn't remember doing it with the other one. Oh, you just gotta pull this out when you get it.
Oh no.
No.
Would be that easy.
Why would it be that easy?
So we'll change things up on the channel today. We'll watch Dad get paranoid as we're tearing everything apart to fix bulbs.
Well, the problem is the motherfucker come back on. I think you're better off just tear it apart, put a bulb in, then you know it ain't a bulb.
Yeah.
Well, you got it tore apart to check the connection and everything. You might as well just. And then, if anything, just keep these bulbs in case you have.
Yeah, don't
Absolute
throw the
freaking
ones away that we take out. We'll maybe label the one for the right side,
Yeah.
but keep the one for the left. Big magnetic tray on the side of my toolbox.
Okay.
I hate it. They put them down in these recesses, and then how are you supposed to pop the center out?
Yeah.
Look how it breaks. Yeah. The assembly plant is easy. Right? Like, these ones ain't so bad. They'll be breaking them. Sound like you do it. I mean, there's a chance I'll break one.
Well, yeah, but if you break one, then it's just you.
Yep.
You can't be. Ah, damn it!
I almost grabbed it and tried it.
Oh, I don't give a shit. It's just, you break the center off in it and you're fucked.
Oh, I thought you were getting underneath the whole thing.
Well, you gotta get
gotta
the
get
center
under.
to pop up. That's what releases it.
Oh, alright.
So you can break this off.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
I thought you were getting underneath the whole thing right away. Good thing I didn't try it. Look, look.
Be very gentle. Then you get people, well, you can see where he's at. Yeah. Show me a way to get in there. Motherfuckers out. It ain't cool.
Yeah. Really?
You took all the clips out. Should have replaced those. Looking for it as well, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I opened the hood to look, and I thought, well, then you just have to take that off.
So it's got projections down. It's like, so expensive.
Now what are you doing?
You got a handheld brush?
What? What? Yeah, on the side of the fucking toolbox.
Yes, yeah. What do you need that for? I'm gonna rake out them bugs on the front of the grill that you never did do when you wash it.
Oh, good lord. That way in 4 minutes they're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least it didn't have them for 4 minutes.
You just drag the air hose out here. Uh-oh. What's that?
How's that?
Looks good, Clark.
Oh, very good.
Oh, yeah, about a third of them.
That's why most people don't worry about it.
There, all done.
Feel better?
Yep.
Okay.
A little straighter. Well, I guess we'll find out if it's the right bolt. You can have two things be wrong, Dad.
Wrong bolt.
No, well,
Besides
that can flicker because of the connector, but that connector is nice and tight. And then all the wiring is internal in these. So it could be
Holy parts.
your HID module, which is right here.
That's what's on the headlight. Headlight.
Does the bulb have those on it? Yeah. And then I gotta figure out how they come out.
Look at the new one, see what it, see if it's a twist or.
It looks like it should turn. Yep.
That don't look the same size as what
That module out.
Oh.
No, mine gotta give me new headlight. Get this chipped in.
That's it.
Steady hands.
Beers and several hours ago.
We're missing great content because Dylan's helping on the car line.
Fuck you.
Good job, Dylan.
Sounds like you were well, Mr.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Life happens.
Stop.
Oh, there it is. There we go. God. That's great when you guys get together and work together. Good.
I'm trying to decide. I really think just a mud hog. It's a feed grid. Stripping. What I was kind of thinking.
I'm about asking Kyle for his drum thing.
I thought about them too. We'll take the stripping wheels.
Metal burner shoe, they call it. Burnisher.
Burner.
Metal
He
burner.
says the other trunk looks good, Dylan.
It is.
He says it is good?
Well, this one is not.
See, jump!
Yeah, I noticed that when we opened the deck lid.
It's gonna take two
Wall
people to get it out.
Wall art.
I guess I could get it out on myself by myself and just run it across the roof.
I swear to God, you run across the roof of that car, I'll beat you.
It probably ain't gonna hurt it.
Mine just tube chassis that car.
How do you think I got my fenders out of it by myself?
You know what you really
Laid
should
them on the
do?
roof and push them to the back.
You know what you really should do? Is be completely retarded here in like, I don't know, 6 months to a year. Have another kid.
No, hard pass.
You got your nuts cut. They'd be empty by then.
They need to.
Dylan will probably be coming here in about 2 weeks and wind up with another one. We talked about it the last time and then Godspeed.
Yeah, it is. It's always him. It's always him. It's him.
You gotta have your boy.
Gonna get her pregnant. Bing. Fuck
You
you, Joe.
you gotta have. You're like one of the last ones of the family that can carry the barge name on.
Yeah. It is fucking sucked in pretty bad there.
Well, Jesus Christ, got
this-
some fucking hiccups and
It's
you want
this
to start
radius.
hard.
So this was
Well.
bent 2 times.
Well, and that
And they
quarter,
tend to be in anyway.
that quarter may have almost been bent in half a couple of times.
Yeah, I fucking wonder why.
Okay, another Saturday down.
as you've seen in the video, we did get the quarter panel welded on, but we wound up having to cut into the roof. So that was kind of depressing. But if you're going after a car the way we are with my Nova, you want to make sure it's done right. You don't want to have to do it again. So, and mind you, this car sat for probably, if I remember right, somewhere around 20 years in a barn. So it kind of became a Mother Nature's hotel. So I'm just hoping that we ain't got to cut into the roof a whole lot. To fix too terribly much, because they don't make a roof skin for that stuff, for this thing. Like most of the body parts, they don't make. So next Saturday we're going to try and get that roof taken care of, do some more work to the radiator support that I was grinding on. We kind of switched up the location we were at here a little bit. This time my brother was over working on the car and I was working on the radiator support. So I don't know, it'll all be worth it. It's just kind of aggravating that we had to cut into some more that I didn't figure on, but it's the way it is. So next Saturday we'll kick some ass on it again and see what other fun we have to have. You know, this time we seen my dad bring my mom's car over. We had to put some new headlights in it, headlight bulbs in it. And as you can see, yeah, you gotta tear everything apart. You know, gone are the days of being able to just pull your headlight out and replace it, or just pull the bulb out and replace it. Now you got to pull half the front end apart just to replace a headlight bulb. But I thought I'd throw that in there. You know, it's all part of the adventure that we go on with this channel. So we will see what kind of adventures we go on next Saturday. See how much we get done next Saturday, because we like to have fun. Yet, you know, we could get more done if we just stuck to it. But we also want to enjoy what we do and what we're doing. So there's some goofing off going on. There's some downtime going on. I cut most of the downtime out, but and you know, as always, there's people out there commenting on some of my stuff that are, hey, them are some kind of crappy welds, and what are you rebuilding that for? Just buy new. Well, for one, I have looked, and nobody repops a radiator support for my car. And as for welding, I want to see how many people out there are good at welding, body work, electrical work, interior work, and all that. If you want to give me shit about what some of my stuff looks like and what some of the stuff is that other people are helping me do, I want to see you do everything perfect, because I guarantee there is nobody out there that can do everything that has to do with redoing a car absolutely 100% perfect. That's why people pay people to do stuff, because everybody at a shop has their niche they fit into to do the work. Not everybody is good at welding. Not everybody is good at body work. Not everybody is good at painting. And not everybody is good at wiring or interior. So, if you're going to criticize anybody, you better make damn good and sure you're good at what you're criticizing them about. You know, that's what turns some people off on doing stuff like this on their own, is because they don't want to deal with the criticism, because it upsets them. And me, it bothers me a little bit, but not as much as it used to. Because I'm going to do me. I'm good at what I'm good at, and I don't even claim to be good at that. So, I'm going to say it again. I know I've said it in a video before. Don't criticize somebody because they're trying to do something like I'm doing. Yeah, I could have paid a shop to do it, if I had the money to pay a shop to do it. But I have a brother and a son that are pretty good at doing what we're doing, and they can steer me in the direction I need to go. But the biggest thing is making the memories. You know, if you have a shop build your car for you, you're not going to be making the memories with your family or friends that are helping you on your project. And that's what I'm after. You know, if you watch one of my shorts, I showed the door tag on my Nova that says the VIN number and all that. Well, my car just happened to be produced in February of '76. I was born in February of '76. Leap year, by the way. So, My birthday only comes every 4 years. But anyway, my brother broke down the VIN number, which the VIN number, if any of you out there know, and I'm sure you do, the VIN number pretty much breaks everything down. And from the nearest my brother could tell, going by the VIN number, breakdown of the VIN number, my car was, I'm going to say, born within roughly a week and a half, 2 weeks of when I was born. So I think that's kind of cool. You know, that just adds to the nostalgia of the car, whatever you want, but it adds to the story of my car. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write down the story behind my car. From when I bought it to throughout all this work we're doing to it. And I'm probably going to go ahead and just almost keep a diary of the car for as long as I'm around. I don't plan on getting rid of it. That way, my kids have the story of the car. And if they decide that when I'm gone, that neither one of them want to keep the car, which I'm pretty sure is not going to happen. But if at some point they decide that they want to sell the car, I'm going to make it a point to tell them that that diary of the car needs to go with the car. That way, whoever buys it knows the story behind the car from when I bought it till when they buy it. And I also want my kids to add to the diary too of what they do with the car before they sell it. Because to me, nothing means more to a car person than the story behind a car. I think it's awesome that you have a story to go with the car you own. My brother's Challenger has a neat but sad story behind it. And that's one of the cars I want to sit down sometime and record talking about the car. I want my brother and I to sit down with our dad and talk about the story behind his purple car. And sit down and talk about the story behind my brother's Monte Carlo. Because it's cool. And if you're a car guy, car person, don't want to leave the women out either, There's women out there that are car women. It's just awesome to have a car that's got a story. I know, I'm rambling. So, I'm going to check out right here. I have a few shorts that I do every Saturday too, so you can kind of watch them. I'd really appreciate it if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Pass on the word about the channel. I'm trying to do a few things outside of just my car. That's why I decided to have on there my brother and I working on Mom's car, putting the headlight bulb in. Granted, my brother did more of the work than I did, but we're still there together making memories with Dad and everything. like, subscribe, share, comment. If you want to tear me up about some of the stuff I do, go ahead and tear me up. I may comment back, and I may feel that it ain't worth commenting back if you tear me up. It just depends. Life's too short to let stuff like that bother you. So, until next time, on to the next. Later.